except for that burp. Hi. Hi, it's me, Jordan Long. And today I'm gonna talk about, how I like my films. Well, alright. So, you know, so, alright. Here's the thing I'm gonna talk about. Wow, what is it? Alright. So, alright, so I know I'm. Oh, alright. I don't know what to talk about. This is sad. Now, yeah, first off, there are going to be those out there who would believe that I'm running out of things to talk about. That I'm only making films for making films, which that is not true. I'm never going to run out of things to talk about. So anyway, alright. So I have this one thing that, well, I already talked about that. Alright. So I'm not sure what to talk about. Hey, it's my YouTube channel and I'll talk about it. Alright. So you have the 6 feet, keeping 6 feet or more away from someone. And on top of that, you have the Lear wear, and I guess hand wear must be a choose and pick. Now, some folks out there are going to say, well, how do they know if it works or not? How do they know if 6 feet is a well way from folks? I don't know. The only guess I could come up with is that they had someone cough and sneeze, and they had someone be 6 feet away from them. And they said, did you get hit with it? No. I don't know. But somehow that's what the land leadership came up with. And that's what the Reich leadership and the Earldom leadership and the Near leadership said, yep, that's good to me. I don't know. But but if someone has their Lear wear on and they do cough or sneeze, well then you're being shielded because you got yours on and they got theirs on. So I don't know how the 6 feet works, or is it actually truly. And in some businesses, it would be harder for them to do it because it's smaller. So if you're bigger, you can do it. You know. Yeah, we got to keep 6 feet away from each other. You know, because Lucifer makes his illness. Apparently, can't get to you if you're 6 feet away. Yeah, ain't that true? If you're 6 feet away, how's the illness gonna get you, Alaris? I don't know, Jordan, but they say 6 feet away. They say that is the what they believe is they keep well away from anyone. And yeah, it's called team away, gather away, or followership away. More like it's follow away, gather away, keep away, or team away. Since you're keeping away from folks, you're not gathering with them or following them or teaming with them. So it would be team away, gather away, follow away. Social distancing, that's a French, those are French borrowed words. But at the end of the day, the illness, and everyone has scathed me for not calling it by its name. I don't think Lucifer cares if you call it by its name or not. You know, I call it the illness, the sickness, because that's what it is. It's an illness and sickness. And the likenesses for it's always white shit, red shit, They can't make up their mind what they say it looks like. You know? Some of them like to call it Corona, but that's a French borrowed word. Others call it Corona 19, but that's fucked up because it should be called Corona did 20 or whatever you want to call it. But I believe they call it 19 because some folks believe Lucifer made it happen last year, but no one knew anything about it until this year. And it is what it is. And every day you hear new updates about other folks that got it, other folks who died from it, and other folks that, overcame it. Now, anyway, the one little downside to Learwear is if you cover your nose and you wear any kind of eyewear, then you're breathing through your nose and that fogs up fogs up your eyewear. Which someone at the end of the day would say, well, it's greater to have your eyewear fogged up by breathing through your nose than taking in an illness, and I would say you're right. Yeah, and how do we know if 6 feet away is good or not? And how do we know if Learwear works? Well, I guess if God didn't let you get the illness that Lucifer made, then I guess that's how you know the work of ours. I guess you're right, Jordan. I guess if you didn't get the illness, then you know if it works or not. And I'm sure this film's gonna get some folks, talking about it. I might get scathed for not calling it by its name, but oh well. I don't want to have any of the bad looking that one gets for talking about it. So I'm not going to call it by its name. If you want to call it by its name, go right ahead. If you want to call it the red illness or the white illness, because the lightness keeps shifting all the time, then go right ahead and call it what you want to call it. I'm calling it the sickness and illness because that's what it is. I'm Jordan Long, and I hope you like this film.